Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Look at how Star Wars this is. Look at all of the Star Wars out here. So, I was looking at this, trying to figure out if there was a way to jump up to what looks like a little hook hanging down there, and while I was spinning the camera around trying to find it, I noticed that. You see there's like a path up there, it looks like, up above the doorway where we can see a little glowy thing. So let's go and see if I can just swing into it, maybe? It might just be that simple, and that might be the way up to whatever is behind that door. Oh, I didn't even have to double jump. Looks like this is nothing but an echo, though. She's sad because she dropped her favorite rock.
Something about her is familiar.
Well, Cal, it doesn't exactly take a rocket scientist to put that together. This stuff's not wall runnable, is it? Can I get up there, maybe? No, okay.
The outsider.
Oh, God. Right, I rested. I forgot how the video game works. Come here, you.
Stop the Jedi.
I do feel a little bit bad about this. Nope, that's a thing you can't block. I'm trying as hard as I can. Alright, I was trying to do this without just relying on the force pull, but man, it's effective. Like, really effective. Just gonna go back a little bit here. See if I'm missing anything that might be an entrance to that side area. No, I guess actually, we were pretty thorough out there, weren't we? Never mind. Let's just keep moving. We'll figure this all out later. We'll come back with more abilities or something. Actually, is there a way under? No, okay. You can tell it's bothering me. Is it? There's definitely a gap up there. There's no way I could reach that, though, right? Let's see here. No, we're not going to be able to get anywhere near that. And it doesn't look like... actually, hold on. I thought maybe with the double jump we could get the height. Alright, we'll worry about it later. Forward progress. Remember that? Remember what that was like? I'm assuming this is just going to hurt me. Oh no, it doesn't. You cannot, in fact, swing into the vine. I wonder if there's a way to, like, wrap around. Probably the purpose of this bramble is to stop you from doing exactly the thing I am trying to do here. But I wonder if you could... No, alright. I was going to say, if you could get yourself high enough to jump through the gap in the bramble and then double jump over there, probably what you're supposed to do is access that from the other side. So I guess let's go find a way to do that.
Or Nightbrothers.
Stuff up ahead. Is he shooting me with a laser crossbow? Is that what's happening right now? And of course, they're slightly laser-proof. Here we go. We're not done. I tried to get one of those perfect dodges there. And maybe I should be single sabering this guy. Hey, lock-on system. You want to maybe cooperate a little bit here? What is... Hey, buddy, I'm right here. We're still fighting. Very disrespectful.
Quickly, before he recovers.
Yeah, this is a super weird little encounter. I can't tell what's going on here, why these guys are just, like,
Great timing.
wandering away. Ow. Their blaster bolts actually move a little bit faster than the Imperial ones do, I think.
Fear our might.
Alright, I think you should be more worried about your own might, less worried about mine. Okay.
What'd you find?
You found a dead guy. You know, as usual. A society of male warriors. I'm curious if there's anything in here about their bows. Skilled fighters. Among their ranks may be found archers capable of launching ranged energy bow attacks with deadly accuracy. if you're gonna build an energy weapon that's just shooting energy, why would you make it have bow action when it could just be a gun? You know, like, there's stuff in the Star Wars universe that's like that, bowcasters and whatnot. Ow. I also saw you, I was just a little slow. Ow, that's not blockable. Hold on a second. Alright, you, go over there. Give me a second. His attack has, like, a tremendous slowdown in the middle of it, which makes it really hard to parry.
I missed.
Obviously, I could just force pull this dude and be done with it, but I'm trying to learn how to actually fight them for situations where there may be too many of them for me to just do the force pull. Okay, you do not have an opening. It looks like you have an opening in between the attacks. But I gotta get used to the fact that enemies do not get their attacks interrupted the same way I do. Also, for some reason, the Nightbrothers are, like,
Got something to help me?
very easily distracted. They just forget what they were doing and wander off a lot. Alright, well, this looks like it's just gonna lead around to that glowy thing on the ledge. Alright, a good parry really takes a lot off of their stamina bar. Aggressiveness. Aggressiveness is the key. That really sucked. I did not see the guy with the laser bow until he had already fired at me.
Not so bad.
I cannot tell what's going on with the camera. Yeah, you might be forgiven for thinking that the camera is in league with our enemies.
Join me, brothers.
That's not the one you block. Come on, one more. There we go. Okay. I guess this must actually be the way forward, which is a surprise to me. To be perfectly honest with you, I think we're just going to go back and meditate, though. I'm taking too much damage screwing around with these dudes. We gotta reset and try this area again, but this time do a good job. Yeah, those guys are... It's not that they're hard to kill. It's just that they're hard to kill without spending the Force. I suppose if we get to the power of friendship... Or, sorry, we already have the power of friendship. I was gonna say, if we get to the power of friendship, we could just force it through there, but I suppose I already can. Oop, that's bad. Okay. Turns out, dodging does not make attacks not hit you.
Help, BD!
You might think that that's literally the only point of dodging. That's the whole thing that it's supposed to do. But no, in fact, it does not do that. Okay, let's try that again. This time, I'm gonna just dispense with the trying to learn how to do it right and use the Force to cheat over and over again. Because you know what? We got places to be. We got things to do. I don't know exactly where those places are or what those things are, but the design of the game is fairly linear. I'm sure Cal will figure it out.
Trespassers down there.
Interesting. The force pull just stopped working for no reason in the middle of it. Yeah, see, right there it happened again. He just stopped coming down.
Toss me one, BD. Mind tossing me a stim? Could use
Alright, well, we're just gonna have to reset the area again. So yeah, your force powers don't understand how stairs work. Alright, let's try that again. One more reset, and we have to lure the... If we want to force pull that guy in and kill him, we have to lure him to the bottom of the stairs. Because if you try to pull him down the stairs, he just stops partway for no reason. So I guess the right thing to do here is a force push on that dude. Make things a little easier. They are ready for you, though. Ow. Come on. Nope, that's a bad one. You can't even tell. They keep moving like they're going to shoot at me at any moment.
BD, here.
So I definitely don't want to just get shot while I'm doing the force pull, right? We have a lot more maneuverability while we're doing normal fighting stuff. There's something real wrong with the enemies in this area.
You will die, Jedi.
Alright, well, you know what? I think we're just going to go ahead and accept that, even though it's a ridiculous amount of damage to have taken for something so very easy.
I could use the stem.
That fight would be, like... That fight would be very easy to not take damage on if it didn't occur on stairs which break the force. Well, we're definitely not going to be able to make it over to that area. Is that up there? Which we would access from inside. Alright, you know what? I'm going to try this one more time. It's tough because of the way the, in parts, because of the way that the area is set up, the fact that you can't angle the camera in such a way that it keeps both of the shooters on screen at the same time.
A threat comes from below. Yes. Brothers,
Yeah,
stand
see,
with
I
me.
was trying to force pulse, so I got shot in a way that I couldn't avoid, because you can't dodge while you're doing the force power animations. We'll just go ahead and reset it again. Having one of those days, apparently.
Down there. I hear you.
Alright, if we can get rid of one of the bow guys quickly, that makes my life a lot easier. Okay. That's better. That's a much better version of that thing. So, through here. This is absolutely the way forward. I thought I had found a cute little side path. There's this guy who thinks he's clever, but he is not. I mean, we may as well just... I'm done playing games with these guys. I'm done trying to be good at stuff. The whole reason I became a Jedi was that I wouldn't have to be good at stuff.
Move it. What's this one?
Come on. What, did you get too smart? Alright, let's see if we can find a way up to that walkway. Do we have the ability to enter through here? There is definitely a gap. Sort of looks like it's framed in a way that suggests that we're supposed to be able to use it, right? Look at how that's set up. But we definitely can't jump all that way. Actually, it was closer than I thought it was going to be. Maybe that little crook there is actually something we can grapple on. Nah. No, definitely not. Alright, let's just go forward. Probably the way in is ahead. Making sure I'm not missing anything hanging over us.
Outsider.
Oh. Well, that's no good. Hey, you. Come here. You gonna stop the brutality by shooting at me? Because that's not really how that works. Listen, you want to lay the bow down? We could, like, play a nice game of cards or something. There, the only brutality will be in how badly I will beat you at every card game of your, every card game... Listen, the insult wasn't going to be good anyway. I don't need to execute it well. Nobody's gaining anything here. Racer. You know what? That is pretty cool. We're going to leave it as it is. You ever have one of those days where you're just like, man, My brain is dumb. I just got a real dumb brain. I'm having one of those days today, as you can see. The good news is, it's a real shame when you're about to say something beautiful and profound, heartbreaking, and it gets screwed up because you misspeak. It matters a lot less when you screw up the kinds of things that I usually say. So if you're looking for a bright side there, a silver lining, there it is. Okay, this is... hold on. First of all... so we are now up where I was looking before. And that's, yeah, that's the stairs, that's the thing. So this doesn't... this does not, in fact, go to any secrets. Any cool secrets. There are... some enemies. Alright, we should be able to take the spider out quickly before it can throw anything up on us, and... okay. Well, I guess that's it. I kind of expected that this was going to be a more challenging room. On account of, in general, the combat has been a little bit more challenging on this planet.
Let's see what you found.
Maybe I should switch back to the single blade. I have definitely spent a lot longer with it. I feel like I understand its patterns a little bit better. The double-bladed one I'm real mashy with. Kind of get in there and keep pressing the button until everybody is dead. Which leads to me taking some real damage, when it is not the case that everybody can be trivially made dead with it. Alright, well, at least we'll never have to do that again. Hearing an awful lot of sounds just kind of behind us. Hey there, a person, a living person.
I see you met the resident Nightsister, but unlike most, you're alive. Well, lightsaber? No, don't hide it. That would explain your survival.
Who are you?
No one to fear. Just a traveler, studying the nature of extinct cultures and dead philosophies.
Study the Nightsisters?
I study many things. But yes, that Nightsister, well, she was only a child when the war came to this world. She had to watch her whole family perish.
What do you know about those ruins?
Oh, ancient beyond belief. The Nightsister and her warrior kin were seduced by the power that lurks within. Avoid the ruins, or suffer the same fate.
So that's weird that this guy's just like, how did he even get here? Also, there's something in his face. There's like a real... you know what it is? Something about him reminds me of Ewan McGregor.
How long have you been here?
Long enough. This world provided a sanctum when I was in need, shelter when I was weak, and enlightenment when I was lost in the dark.
That's a real supernatural thing for you to do with your mouth at that moment. Alright, hold on. What's down here? Is this just a path back if you fall, or is there loot here? Oh, this is certainly something. Okay, it's just a free lightsaber sleeve. It's weird that there's just, like, invisible upgrades on some of the tables. What does Magus look like? Is Magus cool? It's... nah. You know what? It's fine. Ours is fine. It's a real good lightsaber. We don't need to mess with this. Cal, it's the same as it was before. You didn't do anything. You don't have to test it. It's like he doesn't trust me or something. Ow. I was, in my defense, mashing dodge. It's just, you know, slightly after I got hit. It's very close to a reasonable thing to do, given the situation. Nope. Cal, keep shooting. There you go. It keeps striking in the correct direction.
Back to normal.
Well, this certainly doesn't feel like the way forward. This feels like the way you get stuff. There's definitely a little gap down there that I think we could have crawled into. But first...
Someone was drawn to something here. Energy from the ruins?
Chamber pot? You know, sometimes you gotta go, that's a thing. Wait, where am I? Huh. This is that. I guess I didn't realize how far back we had gone, or maybe what I didn't realize was how far not forward we had gone. How far forward we hadn't gone? You know what I'm trying to express. Okay, is this... Oh no, that's not a thing you can squeeze into. Never mind. It really looks like it's about the size of the stuff Cal is constantly jamming himself through, right? This place has a real winding design to it, so I keep thinking we've moved a lot further than we have because we've been traveling for a long time. But really, we scarcely get anywhere. Hey, that's pretty weird. All that stuff down there. That looks important, and also like it is the way forward. There's too much of it not to be the way forward, so hold on, actually, before I do this. Look around over here. Okay. Nothing. It's all nothing. I had assumed, since we were told by an NPC in an ominous way not to go this way, that we were supposed to go this way, but maybe this turns out not to work for some reason?
Intruder, above!
I can see this is going to be a problem.
Quickly, before he recovers!
Yeah, these bolts are so much faster than the Stormtrooper
Cannot
ones.
stop us all!
You will die, Jedi.
You know, what am I doing? I'm just going to stab it.
A little help, BD?
What am I messing around trying to reflect stuff for? Okay, well this looks... Should I don't know if I want to climb on this, because I'm not sure I should touch it.
But not without equipment.
Oh, that's bad.
Die! You'll rot in the swamps.
Okay, I guess down we go. That looked real gross. I was afraid that thing that was jiggling was gonna explode
Can't believe we made it.
and shoot some kind of goop on us.
You sure know how to have fun.
They should never have let me cram myself into small spaces, because now every time I see a gap in the rock that is put there to make it look more natural, I'm gonna have to try to force myself into it. Like a character in a Junji Ito comic. And it's there for a reason. It's calling to me. Oh, hey, this place is causing some mild visual disturbances. Probably there's some real strong force around here. Is that a thing? Can you walk into an area where, like, the force pollution is high? Municipal government advises masks today because of the high force pollution in the area. Ah, I was really hoping to get to him before he had a chance to do that.
BD, toss me stim.
Well, that was pretty messy, considering how not threatening those enemies are.
This door's not budging.
Okay, we can see a cosmetic on the other side, so... we have to walk over from that thing. Which... how do we do that? How do I get up there? Oh wait, here we go. Here's one of those officially sanctioned small gaps in the rock to cram yourself into. You can tell because they put up scaffolding. Wouldn't be safe to do it without them. OSHA would have a fit.
You will go no further.
Stand aside.
No. He was right about you.
Who? What?
Jedi are thieves and selfish liars who bring nothing but death.
Back off. If you attack me again, I'll strike you down.
Oh, I won't do a thing. But my murdered sisters, They will
Can you
have
use the
their revenge.
Can you use the Force to make zombies? Is that a thing? I gotta say, listen, I'm not saying that that blocking lasers and telekinetically throwing the laser sword isn't cool, because it is. It's all very cool. But I feel like she maybe got the good Force powers. Darn it, I was trying to throw the lightsaber, but of course Cal threw it the wrong direction because he's the worst Jedi. Fine. Scan the zombie. Did you get anything good out of that? Few have seen an undead Nightsister and survived. Really? They don't seem that tough. I guess I am a superhero. They like to claw and bite their way through flesh. Again, who among us? Is this something? Yeah, there we go. Well, it just struck me what is definitely raining down, so I should probably not stand there. But hold on, before we go anywhere. Look for opportunities to get stuff. So wait, where am I? Where is that? Okay, that's just down. It will not help us to jump down there.
Can I get a stim BD1? Nice job.
Also, apparently this does not stay open.
More undead.
It's possible that the core problem here... Okay, that's... Well, I was literally locked in the corner and could not move. It's possible that the thing I'm experiencing here, Force Power Envy, is mostly due to the fact that my powers are familiar rather than less cool. But you gotta admit, hers are pretty cool. I could certainly use the ability to teleport. Maybe she'll teach me. You know, this whole thing, it's a big misunderstanding after she realizes that I'm not here to do whatever it is that she thinks I'm here to do. We'll go out, we'll have a blue milk together, we'll laugh about all this. Alright. I thought they were going to spawn from the ceiling. They caught me off guard a little bit there. Trying to get them all together. Maybe I'm trying to be too cute here. I just really wanted to do that. Alright, probably the smart thing to do is just to go ahead and do the force pull. We will never have a problem that we cannot solve with a human-sized enemy ever again. Unless I somehow run out of force. But at this point, that would take a lot of use. Okay. Wait a minute. No, that's not anything.
Leave this place.
Ah, spiders. This spider is a vile opportunist. Took advantage of me in my moment of distress. Oh, I guess there's... Wait a minute. Did I have a prompt there for a second? Is there a scan? No, I guess not. Okay, well, it looks like maybe getting down to the door is not going to be quite as easy as I thought it was going to be. There is totally something up here, though.
They were never even buried. So many Nightsisters died here. They didn't even stand a chance.
It does leech a little bit of the drama out of the moment when... Oh my god, they weren't even buried, they were just massacred here. Is accompanied by me internally going, ooh, I got a skill point. You know, I understand video games gotta have mechanics and whatever. I'm just saying sometimes these things, they undercut the intended experience. Come here, you. Stop being difficult. It really is remarkable how little of an effect getting hit with the lightsaber has on basically everybody.
You will pay for their death.
Huh. Apparently that one is mostly immune to being force pushed. And keep an eye on this spider in case he decides to get smart again. Yeah, like that. Hey, you. No, wait, that's the wrong one. I meant to pull.
Toss me one, BD.
Wait for him to come over here and try to shoot at me again, because I do not want to get shot while I'm wall running. Actually, it looks like he's forgotten that I am here. To be perfectly honest with you, I kind of think that these little spiders are more annoying than the big ones. Is that not an area I've been? Oh no, that is an area I've been. I just pushed her down there, that's right. Like, how is there another enemy?
How does that Nightsister keep following us?
Is that a serious question?
I've never seen it used this way before. We better stay on our toes. Wait, do you have toes?
That was a yes. He has many toes, more than you could possibly imagine.
Any idea
Most
what
of
that
them are
flying
internal.
creature is? Let's hope we don't find out.
That's probably a greater one of those things, yeah? I mean, the torso sort of looks similar. Also, him saying, let's hope we don't find out, is like the most obvious clue ever that we are totally going to find out.
Nightdax on the trail.
Yeah, Nightdax, that's it. Also, I feel bad for what happened to these people. Alright, it's not my fault. But I do feel bad. But at this point, she's just hurling them to their deaths? It doesn't seem like a good way to have a society, you know? If she's upset with the Jedi for massacring her people, I think that she should stop also massacring her people, that's all.
Want to look inside? Yes. Let's take a look.
Alright, this is actually going to probably be a pretty useful shortcut. Ah! Right, spiders. I forgot. A good example of the mashiness of this lightsaber. Like, why learn what I'm doing when I could just press mouse 1 until every enemy is dead? We are definitely going to take a second here. I don't know that we need to rest, but I do want to pick up lightsaber mastery. I do wish that it wasn't so vague. It'd be real cool if it was like, lightsaber damage increased by number. Even a like a vague-ish descriptive word would be okay. Lightsaber damage increased a bunch. More than a little bit, by some. It's like they were on a mission to be as unhelpful as possible. New objective added to holomap for some reason. Wait, what do you got? It's drawings of babies.
Nightbrother runes. Think we're getting close to a village?
That's not even the button. Here we go. Nightbrothers paint glyphs using acid from the Hydratus. Rather than staining the surface, the acid burns into even the hardest rock faces, leaving permanent marks. That's actually a pretty good idea. Each symbol must be carefully drawn both to preserve accuracy and avoid damage to oneself. Master calligraphers are rare and extremely valued for their talents.
Strike quickly.
I've seen what comes from their dead.
You speak of the venom.
It leaves a foul burn.
Yeah, it's not really venom so much as powerful acid. Okay, right, I would need climbing gear for this. Hey, sorry about this in advance, guys. This is like the least Jedi thing you could possibly do to a group of strangers. Cal's not much of a Jedi, though, to be fair. Well, as we're going around, I'm sure we'll end up over there eventually. Ah, darn it. This is a bad time for bows. Yep, I'm dead. Well, I'm glad I opened up that shortcut, like I was saying. I think I would have been okay if not for getting shot in the back as I was starting up my attack animation there. This is a real problem. You fight a lot of zombies in video games in general, but you don't often fight zombies that are working together with living people. It's a dangerous alliance. It looks like it might be double. It might be double lightsaber damage. That was a lot fewer hits than we usually need for those guys. That's a pretty damn big deal. I wonder if I could just force push here? Save myself a little bit of force meter?
Brothers, aid me!
Nope, that only worked on one of them.
I'm going to kill you out.
I suppose, as long as we're talking about saving force, I could probably just kill
Come back here.
one guy with normal fighting. Yeah, look at how much more damage. It's, like, very significant. Although, to be perfectly honest with you, if I do this in such a way that I take a bunch of damage, it's not going to matter how much force I save, because we're going to go back to full anyway. Ah, this time I cheated by using information from the future. No, give me back my health! I was completely stun-locked. I so badly wanted to dodge to the side, but apparently once you get hit by one of those, you're getting hit by all of them. It probably was, I was probably getting juggled a little bit by multiple sisters. It felt like I was stunned for a really long time. Yeah, I mean, whatever. That's pretty bad.
Stim here,
I
BD.
suppose I ought to stim.
Thanks, BD.
You know, they don't turn red before they shoot the acid at you. I wonder if you can parry the acid burst?
The outsider!
Why am I not...
Lose sight of him.
Cal, what the hell, man? There we go. And you could see that I was doing it. He kept doing the hand motion, but he just wasn't actually grabbing them.
Where?
I only got one hit off of that? That's a shame. So the dodge and kick doesn't just get you a shot in, it guarantees an actual connection. It's not the same as just an attack.
Your blows are weak.
They don't seem to be able to block it. But it sort of doesn't...
Enough! Yeah!
There we go. It's harder to do than it looks like. And it's the kick part is real unreliable. I can never tell whether he's going to do the kick or a follow-up lightsaber attack. I guess I did know that the zombie was right there. I didn't need to stim.
Move forward, brother. You will die, Jedi.
Ow. Yeah, where are you going? I don't feel like he had a plan B there. Honestly, I don't really feel like he had a plan A. Hold on, this is not the way back. That was a decent ambush. That was a cunningly laid ambush.
Someone
Ow.
was hunted here.
Okay, that's poor sportsmanship. They took advantage of the fact that there are monster sounds in the memories to sneak up on me, because why would I think I was hearing spider sounds in real life when I'm listening to force memory sounds?
Stim, BD?
See, right there. Okay, that's a great example. That's happened a bunch. I pressed the stim button enough to make Cal say the line, and then BD just doesn't give it to me. There's a weird amount of inconsistency in the controls in this game. Like, sometimes you do stuff and it just doesn't go off. Ow. I got one. Why am I finding this so difficult all of a sudden?
Toss me one, BD.
Come on. Another guy just forget about me? You know what the problem is? These Zabraks, they're like Tyrannosaurs. Their vision's based on movement, so if you stand still, they lose you. I would really love for the part of this where I have to be staring at you guys to be over. Maybe you could attack? They're just gonna wait until the instant the camera's not on them anymore, and then they're gonna shoot me. See?
Break him.
In a sense, I guess that's like kind of mechanically interesting difficulty. The enemies are aware of the camera, but it's also kind of dumb and tedious. Well, that guy had a rough go of it. Spider domestication. Turns out it's difficult. Alright, so there's a wall that can be run over there. Can I get up onto that platform? I guess that's how I do get up onto that platform. Okay, so pull this down. Does that help me? Well, I thought I could just get it to scoop me up, but apparently that's not going to work. I mean, I could probably just... I probably can't just double jump up to that height, can I? No. What are you supposed to do here? Pulling this down, I mean, like, maybe I can... I don't know. Maybe I can double jump that. No, definitely not. Okay, hold on a second. What else? What other paths and stuff are there around here? Okay, this is not actually another path. It's just little rocky outcropping. Doesn't even lead to any secrets or anything. And this is clearly the way we're supposed to go forward, right? That's I think that's a meditation circle up there. And I'm pretty sure that's... Well... Thanks, Cal. Solid work. Am I supposed to force slow it as it starts to go back up? Well, like, it didn't have a... Oh, I can run along it. It does not... The surface of it does not indicate that in any way. There's a way that that information is communicated, and they chose not to use it. But okay, I guess that'll work.
The interloper is more powerful than us.
Lay down your weapons. We must submit.
Yeah, all the Nightbrothers are thinking, hey, maybe we should submit on account of we're the ones dying. And then the Nightsister's like, no, I'm not the one dying. I don't care. You guys, go forth. And if you don't, I'll teleport or something. She probably has lots of other scary magic. I'm just really into the teleporting. Come on. See, what is going on with these? Why is their AI so broken? They just, like, forget what they were doing at a moment's notice and wander away. Hey, buddy, do you remember that I exist yet? Yeah, you figured it out. Okay. It's like they're trying to prevent you from having time to look around and find stuff. Let's see, that's just back down the way we came. This thing, yeah, alright. I don't see any side paths.
Turn back, Jedi.
Okay, that was weird. I guess the kind of spatial distortion that you create when you teleport have some weird effects on somebody running through it. Okay, Lesser Nidak. I'm ready for this. We're gonna parry his strikes sometimes. Ow. Not that time, obviously. Oof. Boy, that unblockable there comes out real fast. Obviously, the warning is the fact that it's preceded by an entire combo. But I forgot. Between yesterday and today, I forgot how their pattern works. It does feel like and I know this is not the case, but it does feel like every time we go to a new planet and fight a new enemy, the parry timings on the game tighten up a bunch. I'm sure it's not actually happening. Probably what's happening is I am bad at parrying an enemy while they are new to me, and then I get better as I learn the patterns. It's nothing more complicated than that. He just didn't even shoot that time. Guys behave very inconsistently. I wish they would forget to fire their weapons all the time. Alright, you and me, buddy. I wonder what BD was doing that required him to run off and come back. Did I miss a scan, maybe? Yeah, we are definitely doing more damage than we used to. Like, a lot more. Alright, well what if I just did a hilariously bad job? They have a they have a death strike. Well, that's annoying.
Can I get a stim, BD1? Thanks, BD.
You keep scanning. Lair of the Nidec. Oh no. It's just gonna be full-on Nidec fights for the rest of the game. I'm not sure if I can make it up there. No, not quite high enough to grab on. Alright, well... there we are. I was gonna say, I'm sure we'll find a solution up ahead.
Sacrifices to set an example.
Yeah, sort of seems like the Nightsister totally sucks. Okay. Is there anything else cool in this room? No, it doesn't look like it. You would think that there might be some kind of, I don't know, organized rebellion or something amongst the Nightbrothers on account of the fact that there aren't going to be any of them left at this rate, but I suppose, how would you even do that against a person who can teleport and raise the dead?
This must be where the Nightbrothers live. Through there? Not unless we have no other choice. Yeah, that figures.
Who's there?
Alright, we're going to do this without spending force. Man, I was trying to do a perfect dodge there, and it very much did not work. Well, that was okay. I did get hit once, but we did manage to make it through. But this is the kind of area where I feel like we're going to have a lot of opportunities to miss little side paths. So I'm going to be like very paranoid and vigilant, and I'm still going to miss all kinds of things. Are these wall runnable? No, they are not. Okay. I suppose we could make some forward progress, I guess. Is a jump down the right thing to do? There's so much platform up here. Are we going to be able to get back up, I guess? Actually, it kind of looks like no, right? Like, once we're down there, I think we're down there. Alright, hold on a second. That very conspicuous platform with blue glowing on it. Is there any way over there from here? We could jump down to there. I think we can make that. Oh.
A little help here?
I am 100% confident we would have made that with the double jump, but we are not allowed. I am not allowed to go that way. That feels a little crummy and artificial. I suppose we got to pick up our climbing gear at some point here, though. Alright, so that won't open.
It's the outside. Lower the bridge.
Take him out.
Okay, they're all just gonna do the unblockable one.
Right here, BD.
So I need to do something else. Yeah, this'll work, I guess. Jesus, Cal, put the lightsaber away. I'm nervous too, but it just feels so dangerous while we're sliding. That was a real half-assed jump. Ah! Okay, I can already tell this area is going to suck a lot. There's gonna be spiders all over the place. Oh god. Ah. He's trying to do a parry there.
PD, toss me stim. I'd say these vines are too creepy for Grease, but he's Grease.
Yeah, fuck him. For real, why would we want to put one of these on the ship? That seems incredibly dangerous. Alright, so there's definitely something up there. Might be a meditation circle, which is something I could really use right about now. Actually, we may as well just stim again.
Feeling much better. Thanks.
Oh. He wanted to scan something there for a second. Okay. They do still explode when you parry them. When you cut them in half. It's another weird little inconsistency. The fireflies don't blow up, but the spiders still do. I feel like you can never deduce how anything is going to behave in this game. It's all just like, everything is special case. Just try it and then remember. What are we doing next? What is our next skill? And how many points do we need for it? There is the delay combo with the double-bladed lightsaber leading into the switch attack, which is pretty cheap. We could, of course, grab more max life and bigger stims. Honestly, that's probably the thing. So this is 2 skill points, and that's also 2 skill points. I just need more time to get my axe straight against enemies. I'm confident that given enough time, I can defeat anything. It's a matter of getting there. Oh no, somebody broke this very nice mirror. It's a piece of a starfighter, maybe?
How could anyone survive here?
So Obi-Wan Kenobi crash lands on this weird planet, and then he disguises his voice, because everybody knows what a Jedi voice sounds like. And then he gets real weird. I mean, being abandoned on this planet for a while is bound to make anybody pretty weird. Hold on, can we go this way? Is there any way forward over here? I mean, there's a ledge there, but it doesn't really go anywhere. It might just be ornamental. Might be, once again, them trying to make the space look natural. It really interferes with readability sometimes. Man, is there anywhere else down here that we can go? I'm trying to avoid even having to fight the spiders. We'll just run around them. Looks like no. There is, in fact, nowhere else around here to go. Ah, too many spiders. And Cal has a terrible sense of direction. Okay. That sort of looked like the kind of crevice we might be able to stick our hands in. Yeah, it's just it's a lot of like attempted naturalism in area design leading to everything looking like a thing you should be able to interact with. How dare you interrupt my very impressive Jedi maneuver. Okay, so if we do have to go that way, then there's absolutely no harm in resetting, right? We're not actually going to interact with any of these spiders anyway. You know, yesterday I was feeling really good and feeling like I had gotten it, feeling like I had figured this out. Today, I feel like it looks like I've never played the game before. I guess, actually, that's a different area, isn't it? Yeah, I didn't realize that that's it's an area that's closed off from the other place we just were. Surprise!
Those things.
Okay, there's that, and then I think we can actually just, no, okay, I did. I got him. I was gonna say, I think we can just kill him from here, because holy crap, my lightsaber does a lot of damage now.
This was an arena once. The Nightbrothers only respect those with power.
Hey, I have some questions about the green glowing. Maybe we could talk about that? Force Echo's about the arena, not about the weapon itself. But, like, why is it doing that? Can I do that? Is that a thing we should learn? Cal has no interest. He's a completely uninquisitive soul. I think that's a melee dude up there. I guess let's deal with this first. Zombie ambush. Run away from the zombies. Oh god. Cal, for the love of Christ. Do things in the direction the camera is facing. Okay. We get there, eventually. There's again, a fairly cunning ambush. You're not used to zombies being, like, good at stuff.
Check it out.
It's kind of the opposite of the whole thing they're going for when they use a zombie, usually. Savannah. It's like a stealth poncho. The Rebel Alliance has come up with groundbreaking stealth poncho technology. Yeah, this is definitely a piece of a ship.
The ship crashed. You were fleeing from something.
It's got the symbol of the Empire on it. I mean, has that guy been here since since Order 66 was executed, maybe? His ship got shot down, he crash landed here, and here he has been since? Okay, you know what? It's just, nope, we're not going to be allowed to slice that yet. Vengeance against the Nightak? Do you feel like the Nightak was responsible for a lot of what happened here? Well, I mean, let's just let this unfold. We can certainly take whoever the winner is. I think they might get him. They're kind of doing a great job. I believe in you, terrifying force zombie. No, back the wrong horse. Don't worry, I'll avenge you. Look at that, I'm learning. Very slowly. I could have just waited in there and tried to take him down while he wasn't paying attention, but I was real worried with those big, wild swings of his that I was just going to get clobbered accidentally. And that's the most embarrassing way to get murdered, is definitely accidentally. What, you got something?
Got something?
Bleeding gut. This is the thing we're going to put on the ship, huh? Unlike other Dathomirian fungi, the bleeding gut does not reproduce using spores. Oh, well, that's good. Instead, their cells divide spontaneously, gradually forming small pods which burst open when fully matured. Cool. We're just not going to tell Grease about that part. By the time that happens, I'll be out of here. He can deal with that on his own in a couple of years. Okay, a mushling seems...
I hope he met from Dathomir.
Mushling seems less dangerous, maybe? Hopefully? I do love... Oh, God, get away from it. I do love the way the double-bladed lightsaber just kind of hits everything on all sides around you. You don't even have to be looking at the thing you're killing. Just keep mashing the button. Alright, are we good? Are we done here? Is that all of the enemies who are hiding in corners? So that I can wander around here and try to figure out where the hell I'm supposed to be going in peace. Okay, that's the mace. This is where we entered. So obviously the goal here is to get up out of the stinky water. Cal is definitely going to have to throw away his boots. There's no way to get this stink out. Also, probably that poncho's gonna have to go. Fortunately, we have 25 more. So how do I get up? That's the way out of the area, probably. So we climb up the opposite side, maybe? Here, actually, this looks like... Yes, this is totally the thing. Alright, are we gonna get the big leap? No. Well, if they do anything other than the big leap, they're like completely trivial to kill. Is there a way over there? Hold on a second. Yes, maybe we access that from the other side? Sure doesn't look like... Hold on, what's... That doorway down there, is that how we got in here? It's not even on the map. Hold on a second. Ah, because it's not actually a doorway, but the roots in it were not visible from up there. Okay, let's try this again, but this time without jumping off the path for no reason. Well, not for no reason. There was a collectible. What am I supposed to do? Just not touch the glowy thing? This is also climbable. This is another way we could have gotten up here. It doesn't really matter. Yep, it's all the same. Uh-oh, I'm starting to become concerned. Oh no, there's path here. I was gonna say we did a bit of climbing and then found a cosmetic.
See what you found?
Doesn't feel like the way forward, but I guess there's an awful lot of room in here. So we can force power this, but why? To what end? We could push it and then climb up there, and that's, I guess, probably the way out? Otherwise, I can't imagine why they would put... Like, it can't be a secret. Because they put that thing so much in the path that you couldn't possibly miss the blue glow.
The Nightsisters used to call their leader Mother. She used powerful magic.
Listen, they don't teach spelling in Jedi Academy. Okay, I probably have to slow this if I'm going to do that. Quickly, Cal, quickly. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this must be the way forward. Well, I'll tell you, I'm having a good time with the game, but man, I could never see one of those spiders again. It would be too soon.
That thing looks like trouble.
It's a fair description of the situation.
Brothers, stand with me. Please. He shakes in fear.
Come on.
And him.
Damn it, Cal. Reflect the thing in the correct direction. Alright. Screw this. We'll just kill him the old-fashioned way. And then you guys also. This is, I suppose, a slightly newer-fashioned way. But you can't argue with the efficacy, you know? It really gets the job done. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anywhere else over here to go. Also, there we go. I was going to say, despite the fact that that's really obviously a path, we can't jump up it. Well, I don't think I can get over there. Yeah. If that were climbable, we were close enough to climb it. I keep finding myself compelled to dodge and block. And reminding myself, Cal, these are things of the past. You have the double lightsaber. Everything is attack now. Always attack. You know, like a Jedi.
There is no place for you here. The brothers will kill you if you stay.
Calm. I'm certain they are no match for your power.
I wonder if that's the same Nightsister, because she sounded a lot more concerned for the well-being of her visitor than the one that we've met. Although, you know, maybe she's just putting on an act, being tough and trying to drive us off because she's still trying to protect him. Just from me this time. Okay. I suppose that'll probably be useful when we come back here later to search for secrets. Does this go somewhere? Is this a thing? Whole area is so... There's so many little things you can... well, apparently we can't jump on that. I was thinking jump down to there and then threw it over to there, but there's a great big invisible wall. Yeah, it's real hard to tell in this area what they intend for you to be able to use. I guess let's just do this. It doesn't make finding the path forward all that difficult, but it does make finding the secrets a little more difficult. Well, that's fine, as long as it's not my death. You know, with Cal it tends to be the other guy, somehow. Alright, let's definitely grab more health from stims. I don't know exactly how much more, but at this point, this has got to be more total health than just taking a boost to our life bar, because we have so many stims. And I think maybe this is where we'll leave it. I know we're not making a lot of forward progress here. I'm kind of screwing around and getting killed by spiders a lot, but eventually we're going to figure out how to catch up with that Nightsister and get her to stop teleporting long enough to at least talk to us. So that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. Come back next time for that thing I just said, maybe, and we'll see you then.